Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Sagittarius weekly money and career reading from February 12th to the 18th, 2024. Sagittarius, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Sagittarius weekly, February 12th to the 18th, 2024. Money and career for the sign of Sagittarius. Thank you for being here. I hope you are all well. Be on the lookout on the hear out for the magic word at the end of the reading. If you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, all you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will be pulling a name and announcing the free reading at the end of the month of February in the last live. There are lives every Sunday if you're interested in connecting. Every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time for anyone that's interested. All members get access to a free question during the live. All right, let's get started. Sagittarius, a weekly money and career. Queen of Cups. Emotions, emotions. Maybe there for others, talking to others, guiding others. A good listener in the circumstances, because there's a decision being made. There's a decision being made around you regarding a situation. Discussions can be family, can be job related. Let's see where this goes with this justice. It feels like something's got to give. So whether this is a decision that you're making or someone else's, or maybe it's in your company, in your job, or the universe sort of shaking things up. It's like a reset. In other words, this decision has to be made to bring back balance. Balance in a dynamic, to reset a dynamic, to reset connections, or to reset goals within a company. Maybe it's new management. Maybe there's a big budget decision within your job, or it is you deciding, or someone deciding. Yes, a lot of people. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Now again, doesn't have to be about the signs, of course. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aries, Leo, Sag. But all of these people seem to be energies playing within this decision with the justice. So it can be justice, right? It can be the justice, making a decision. But I think it's for you, either there's a decision made, right, where there's no ifs, ands, and buts. Everybody has to sort of follow. It's, there's no other option, right? And so it's just about doing the right thing, right? Assessing the situation objectively, and it's about the power of the right person, of doing the right thing. And it feels like it settles a problem, it unblocks the situation, it redistributes the responsibilities or the tasks, or it redistributes the way of moving forward, if that makes sense. And here, Seven of Wands, you're a little bit on the fence, right? But it's finalized. it's almost like, you know, it's done very carefully and there's no option there. But I feel like people are celebrating, or you are celebrating, that things are back in control. So maybe things were off kilter at your job. Maybe, you know, someone was on the departure, or maybe a new management is coming in, or maybe you are making decisions within your business, budget decisions, decisions within your team. And it's to be able to regain control in a new dynamic, in a more healthy dynamic. Clearing the way, clearing the way. 5 of Cups. Okay, so if this is not you, and this is just within your job, there's a little deception there, right? You're standing your ground. You're protective. You're protective of your time, your space, your responsibilities, what you bring to the table, and you're not really happy with this. Even though it really gives you back a sense of control. So there's like a dual energy here. Once the decision is made, and whatever it is, it'll be different for each and every one of you, whether it's in your job, right, in your team, within your management, or in your own business, or you making a big decision to move forward or to move out of something and check out something else. But we don't have an ace here, so you are weighing your options. It seems like this, whether it was a conflict at work, whether it was, you know, that disagreement, or just a reshuffle, it feels like you're now getting back in, you're like celebrating. It's interesting because you're celebrating, you're back in control, or at least you feel you have control over your choices, your options. Yeah, and so it's pushing you to go check out other possibilities. So maybe, and there are a lot of people here, a lot of people. It feels like there are a lot of people around you. Now, this can be within your job, your coworkers, the people you're working with, or the business people you're working with, your teammates, your whatever. Or this can be family, friends around you as you navigate your energies within your career. But whatever this decision is, Sagittarius, it feels like, it feels like you're comfortable here. You're motivated to go and check out other things. All right, let's see what's going on here. King of Swords, another person, but finding clarity, right? You're in your power. So maybe this is a decision that sort of gives you clarity and a little empowerment within your knowledge, within your experience, to go out there and change things and navigate something different, because you have the Death card. So it's almost as if you're happy yet disappointed at the same time. So you're happy the decision is made, you're happy things are changing, and it's moved into a different, more balanced, more healthy dynamic, but it's not for you. That's the way it feels. And so that is pushing you into your power in a good way. Even if you're disappointed, you're still more balanced and more in control. And now you have other visions, other options, or you're able to see other visions. Maybe it was blocked before. Maybe you were in that job and there were no other possibilities, or it was the same old, but had to be refreshed, and there was a decision that had to be made. And that is pushing you to sort of reinvent yourself, or rid yourself of those energies that were no longer serving you within that job. Here we have the Death card, really letting go an old vibe, right? It's all about change, end of a chapter, moving on. And now finally you can consider change. Finally you can see other options. It's almost like before there were no other options. You were sort of cornered in doing that job in your mind forever and ever, right? Here with the King of Swords, finally you're empowered, and it's like you're finally connected or reconnected to your own knowledge, to your own intellectual power. I like this. I really like this, but there's a lot of people involved. 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of people in power, a lot of people involved maybe in this decision, this major decision, right? But the Death card is for me a good thing, right? Realizing that death of a phase, right? That we have to now move on into our next chapter. It's not a bad thing, but it does signify change, right? So it's almost like whether you want it or not, this is going to change. Either it's moving on to another career, moving on to another job, moving on to another type of business, reinventing yourself, right? But also at the same time, finally, this is opening up to something far more interesting and valuable, and you can let go, close that door, because it's opening up to your other options. Make sure you back check all these options with the Seven of Cups. Oh, okay. All right. It almost feels, with the Seven of Cups, I'm getting a vibe of, I thought this was going to be so much better, right? Maybe you were hired in a job, in a position, or maybe you partnered up for a project, or partnered up for a business, or, all along for a new adventure, career adventure, whatever. And you believed in this. Maybe you believed in the product. Maybe you believed in the idea. And a lot of people involved. I don't see Pentacles that much besides the Queen of Pentacles, because I don't think this involves money. I feel that this involves energy. Energies revolving around people. Energies are revolving around dynamics in, building a business or teamwork, or, working on a subject, working on building a business, building a project, developing an idea, whatever it is, right? Whether it's your business but it feels collective. It feels like everyone's working on that same thing, whether it's a product or an idea. And so here, I feel like you were happy and felt connected to this idea, felt connected to this team of people, to this community. And for some reason, it became confusing and you were disappointed. And you felt that you were almost tricked. And but it exists, and these people are there. But when I say tricked, it's like you thought it was going to be much better than that, or you really believed in this and that didn't deliver at all, right? Because the Seven of Cups is also about illusions, confusions, illusions, and really understanding here with the King of Swords that now you're going to follow your own ideas, your own intellectual power, your own beliefs, not others, because you felt, you felt that, or you realized maybe that this is just, or was just an illusion. So moving on. Sagittarius, moving on. We do have disappointments like that. sometimes, right? Where we truly believe in people, we get all gung-ho, we're excited, we celebrate, we're in the right place. This is a fantastic idea or project or job, and then we realize that, you know, this is not for me. And it doesn't mean it's bad, but there's a justice call there that, you know, maybe it was meant to be that way, and you sort of have to let it there. Let it be. Not for you. Moving on to your own new career path. Letting go of unhealthy. And we don't even have the devil card. I think that it's letting go of past illusions. And here with the King of Swords, it's really coming into your power, your own power. So you have clarity on the situation. You will know exactly what's going on. You know the truth now. You know what happened, or you know why they had to make the decision, or who did what where, right? And now you can stand firm in your own energies, in your own goals, in your own convictions. People are going to pay attention to you. People are going to pay attention to your power, to your knowledge, as opposed to be in the mix here with all kinds of other people. And you can now judge a situation, like appropriately, have a clear vision of what went on or what's going on, and empower yourself to move on to your own path. I don't think you're going to pay attention to this anymore once you get out of it. But for you, it feels like it was. I'm saying was. And if you're still in this energy, you know, my heart goes out to you. But it's yeah, there we go. Ace of Wands. It's you coming into your power. So lesson learned. It might be uncomfortable, right? Changes are not always easy, and figuring things out are not always easy. But it's really a beautiful transition to step into your power, to step into a job more important, to step into a project more interesting, to step into your own business, developing your own idea. Here we have the Ace of Wands. So there's your ace. There's your beginning. It's your own beginning, your powerful beginning, because now you're stepping into your own. Let's see what the other cards give. Yes, a whole new direction. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, and here's the Hermit, thinking long and hard. Maybe you made that decision, right? Maybe the Justice represents you making a long, hard decision to make, figuring things out with the Hermit, figuring things out that you're the only one that had the answer within this situation. Do I stay? Do I go? Is this job for me? No, it's not. I'm disconnected. I'm disillusioned. I don't understand what's going on. I don't trust these people even, although, right? I'm not even saying there's anything dishonest. I'm just saying that it's not for you. And with the Hermit, you're realizing that you're the one that is going to shift things. You're the one that's going to find your own path and be able to resurface in a completely different way. Starting, and it's a new direction. It's a new way of thinking. You're thinking differently, and maybe it's even in a different type of environment, not the same career path. It's possible. Doesn't have to be. But you're finding your inner peace, if that's something that was a little off kilter, right? You're not hiding anymore. You're understanding what this was all about, and you're finding what you were seeking, right? That need to understand, that need to maybe withdraw for a moment to figure things out and make that decision on your own. Not about others. It's all about your power. It's all about your career path. And I think that you are starting things completely new in a very personal way. New directions, but also personal exploration. You know, after everything you've done, after everything you've achieved, this is about stepping it up to a new level, a whole new level. Yes, 8 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups. So disillusions and leaving that all behind. Moving on, moving on. Leaving probably friends behind, or dynamics behind, energies behind, right? Because even when we leave a job or leave a certain professional setting, you know, there are always people, there are always connections we have, and it's not easy. And especially if we are, you know, we've been in that job for a while. We always have connections. Even if the shoe doesn't fit anymore, it doesn't mean, you know, there was nothing positive there. But Temperance and the Chariot, love it. It's all settling in with the Temperance, right? It's about finding that balance. And I really feel like this job or that situation within the company with the Justice, right, was about you after that happens, or after, you know, it felt like it wasn't balanced. Here, there might have been compromises, negotiations, having to figure things out, right, for yourself, what career, because as much as a problem or an imbalance in a company, it can be budget, it can be logistics, it can be ideas, people, it can be anything, right? But when a company has to make a big decision, well, at that moment in time, it's each person for itself going to make their own decision and power, you know, find their own powers and redirect their energies and their powers somewhere else. So it's about compromise. It's about compromise in an agreement. Maybe you've made an agreement here, and maybe you negotiated your way out, or negotiating your way out. And it's about recognizing, you know, the opposing viewpoints and being able to make decisions with calm, maturity, balance, and move on. So yes, it really feels like a negotiation in job, or a way out, or something like that. But you have the Chariot. So it feels like after that, you're okay. You're balanced. You got this. You're ready to take on the next level. You're ready to take on the next job. And you have this next job here. You have this new direction with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Beautiful. But you have really thought it out and had to compromise when you left or negotiated, whatever that is, whatever that means. It will be different for everyone. But with the Chariot here, it's success, right? It's you now have the energy to move forward on whatever it is you wish to move forward, whatever these aces are. You have that energy to enter a new state of mind, a much more dynamic, empowered mindset. But sometimes the Chariot can, and it doesn't have to be, but lately I felt a lot of the Chariot has come up so many times in these weekly readings that this week, for whatever reason, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people just want to go solo, you know, start their own business, or become freelance, or become independent, or just work on one thing on their own and develop their own idea, right? It doesn't have to be, but it's bringing all your forces together to success, to victory. But the forces can be contradictory, right? And so maybe not everybody agrees with you, or maybe not everybody has the same point of view. So if you're starting a new job, or you're part of a new team for a, you know, to develop something, maybe your ideas or your determination or your way of conveying those ideas can maybe stand in your way, and that you want to take control, solo control, and do it your own way. That maybe that's just for one person, but this has come up over and over and over in these weekly readings. The Chariot has come up so many times, but the Chariot also appears when we're ready, when we're balanced, Maybe when we went through a transformation, we went through change, a shift, and now we sort of rekilter and rebalance ourselves, and our energies are ready for the next step, to conquer the next chapter. I like this. I really like this reading. These are and so many. The Death card has come up so many times, and the Chariot. Yes, those two mostly. And it's all about regaining our balance and our power and being ready to conquer. Look, this is a conqueror, right? But being ready to conquer our fears as well as conquer our next goals. It goes both ways. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road, Sagittarius. Weekly money and career, February 12th to the 18th, 2024, for the sign of Sagittarius, the High Priestess. Yes, allowing new knowledge to come in. But also it's very intuitive, very personal. This is a personal path. This is something within, between the Hermit and the High Priestess. It's really, really diving within your knowledge, your intuition. What is it I have to do, right? And how am I going to develop my next idea? How am I going to, right? The High Priestess is all about gestation, all about nurturing an idea, figuring things out, figuring out our path, our soul path, our career path, but within. What am I made of? What's my mindset right now? What's my energy right now? What do I feel I can create? What do I feel I can handle? What do I feel I can? Do I need more knowledge? Do I have to take classes? Do I have to open up to more skills, to open up to people that have more knowledge or more experience than me? Do I have to go get that, right? How am I, mind, body, and soul, putting myself into my next vibration, into my next chapter? And it's really opening up to the next energies. What are they for you, Sagittarius? There will be different for everyone. How do we acquire more knowledge, more experience? Everyone will do it in a different way. But it's about a personal journey as well. Very personal journey. And I feel like too many cards. I feel like that Justice card. I'm back to that Justice card, and there are many major arcanas here and 2 aces, but that Justice card is really flipping the switch. And sometimes there's a flip of the switch, and we sort of are projected into our next scenario, into our next energy, into our next vision, whether we want it or not, or whether we're ready or not. And all of a sudden, we realize we're in the next chapter and we don't even know why, or, right? We accepted that job, or all of a sudden we have responsibilities somewhere else, or all of a sudden we're working on a team on something, or working on our own business. We want it, but all of a sudden we realize that we're in new energies. It's a whole new ball game. 6 of Pentacles. Oh, now we have Pentacles. The first time we have Pentacles. So there you go. You're I like this. There were no Pentacles in that reading. All very emotional, all very introspective and figuring your own personal journey out. Very personal energies there. And with the 6 of Pentacles, finally you feel like there's, within this new path, this new energy, finally you feel like there's an equal give and take, that it's balanced, that it's for you, maybe the right salary, negotiating the right salary, or the right responsibilities. There, you feel like there's an equal give and take there. I like that. King of Swords, again, that clarity, and the 3 of Wands. Beautiful, beautiful. Your perspective, your clarity, and the fact that you have journeyed on to this place. It's about your personal journey, but also your career journey, and also the clarity of mind after the situation, or the clarity on that situation, whatever it is, whatever it was, it will be different for everyone, is now opening your energies, opening the doors to plan your next chapter, right? With a clear vision. You might be getting out of your comfort zone, like I said earlier. All of a sudden, maybe you were projected into another world, into another environment. But that's a good thing, because now you can plan to expand. Now you know what to do. You got this. You have your vision. You have your plan. You have your goals. Now you can work on that. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Sagittarius. Absolutely amazing. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. I feel like, wow, I feel like the magic word is about soul journey. Soul journey. Soul journey or soul power. So if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, or just empowering yourself, sharing your energies, empowering others, soul journey or soul power will be the magic words. Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and everyone for sharing your energies in this reading. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Have a great week, Sagittarius. Take care. Bye-bye.